Alright. Hello everybody. Welcome to the stream. I really need to look into camera. I keep saying that over and over again. Really need to make a new avatar. This is now the new blank screen. I'm testing it out as our opening screen before going back to our iPad setup. That way we got like a little bit of a transition scene, you know? So alright. First thing we're doing, we're gonna do our stretches. I'm gonna move it over a little bit. Hold on. That way it looks like we're looking at, yeah, there we go. That looks good. Alright. Stretches before we start drawing. Here we go. Okay. Oh, hold on. We need stretch music. Hold on. Let's try a fade out. That was way too slow. Okay, hold on. Peaceful space. That sounds more... That's nice. Yeah? Yeah, we're feeling that. Okay. Alright. First stretch. Here we go. Tradition. The hell is on that? Okay. Your dominant hand, whatever you're drawing with, outstretched, palm facing outward. We use our other hand to support it. Put a little tension on the wrist. You ready? We're going to hold it for 10 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. We do these stretches to keep our limbs nice and loose. That way we don't end up with repetitive stress injuries down the line. Seems unnecessary now, but when you draw as much as I do, it becomes necessary over time. I just don't want to injure myself. I'm in my 30s. I got to worry about that now. All right. Hand outstretched again, palm facing outward, but this time we're going to drop our hand down so it's like angled downward almost. Put a little pressure on the wrist. Well, on the top of your hand, rather, with your other hand. We're going to hold it for 10 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. All right. Next one. Palm outstretched. Then turn your hand 180 degrees until your fingers are pointing downward. We have our hand to put a little tension on it so you feel it in your wrist. We're stretching out that muscle right in the middle of your wrist. So you ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. All right. You might feel the need to like stretch your hands a little bit in between these. That's totally normal. All right, moving on to the next one. Hand outstretched into a ball of fist, and then let your wrist come down a little bit. We're gonna hold it like that. It's kind of difficult because I can't get my wrist perfectly on that angle. All right, we're gonna hold it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. All right. Last two. We're going to use a solid surface. I'm going to use the edge of my desk. Put my palm of my hand against it with my fingers pointing down. With each count, we're going to stretch our thumb outward. So you ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Whew. Can always feel that one in my thumb. All right. Last one. And then we can get started. Hands like you're praying in the middle of your chest. And then we're going to sink it down low until our hands are closer to our stomach. You're going to feel some tension in your wrists. We're going to hold it there for 10. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. Now we just gotta shake it out a little bit. Shaking it out. Yes. Shaking it out. You know what I'm gonna do one of these days? I should just like edit together like a guided meditation version of this. That way I can we can all watch it together. That way I only have to do it once. Then again, we don't get the custom satisfaction of me doing it live every time. All right. We have officially done our stretches, which means we can get started drawing now. So, iPad screen, appear now. Excellent. Wonderful. You'll love to see it. We're not actually working on this page. This page is done. This is the one that appeared this week, actually. Next week's page is basically done except for a text, I guess. We could work on that. But I actually want to work... Ugh. Sorry, I had a yawn attack in the middle of things. I want to start working on these pages instead. Give me a moment. I got my window open on the back side here. I'm going to open up my script so I have it in front of me. Got to make sure I know what I'm doing when I'm drawing these. It helps. Yada yada, email. Documents. Chapter 5, script. By the way, I don't think I've like officially said, maybe not out loud, but Chapter 5 is officially like the end of Book 1. Maybe that doesn't mean anything out of context. In my head, I have that there's 4 books in the story in total. So this is like the first leg of the race done. Hopefully. What page are we on? Sorry. Slightly distracted by work stuff at the same time. I shouldn't be. It's a bad habit of mine. Come on, Slack. I just want to look at my message. Looks like somebody's containers worked. That's great. What are we doing? Oh, yes. Yeah, drawing. I should put my foot down. Goodbye, phone. I'll see you later. Okay. It's been a weird day. Oh, I got it. Hold on. There we go. I can't change what direction I'm looking at when I'm looking at when I have my script open because I actually... Okay, so behind the scenes look a little bit. Well, I guess behind the scenes, not behind the scenes look. My avatar in the bottom corner over here is controlled by my number pad because it's like detached. So basically they're mapped to the number keys. So my different expressions are mapped to the number keys. My little Kirby is glitching out. I don't know what that's about. Oh, we'll just ignore it. It'll be fine. Anyway. We're okay. Distracted. Because they're my expression states are tied to my number pad. That means if I change my expression while I'm on my script, I will start typing numbers on my script. And it will make me lose where I am in the script. All that to say. Was that necessary? Who knows? Okay, what he's saying here, she's not a pet and she's not your friend. Humans, demons pretend to be human to get us to drop our defenses. It would be more illustrative if I change this. I originally have it as Rothschild speaking. But I could make it something else. I could be a little bit more artistic with it. I have to think about it a little bit more. Maybe we'll switch over. Move on to the next panel. Hello, Nuclear Linguini. Welcome to the stream. I'm being indecisive. We're covering most of this up. Your head needs to be smaller to be in proportion. Also means your neck needs to be smaller. Yes. Terrible. Work on the anatomy later. She. This is panel 2. Okay. little bit more disappointed than that. Yo, what's up? How you doing, Digitized Penguin? Welcome to the stream. It's good to see you. Oh, things have been super busy. My lab has been super busy over the summer. It's just been nonstop participants upon participants. But blissfully, school's about to start back for our area. Not next week, but the week after. Which means next week is our last big push of participants that we're going to have for the summer. And then after that, everything's going to be nice and smooth sailing for a bit. We get to calm down and catch up on all the data. But me, like a month ago, looking at next week ahead of time, saw almost nothing on the schedule and said, I'm pretty full up on PTO. I might as well take that time off. So I scheduled PTO for next week. And lucky me, that went through. Well, not that I imagined it wouldn't, but over the summer, I've been not taking like any PTO whatsoever because there's been like a bunch of conferences that have been going on, which means other people in the lab have had to, have been out. So I've been picking up the slack basically. Anyways, long story short, I've got like 240 hours of PTO built up as a result. So next week, I'm just taking the full week off. My PTO capacity is like full. I cannot acquire any more PTO until I start spending some. So, yeah, I'm glad I'm finally using it too. So regardless of the fact that it's going to be like one last busy week for everyone, I'm out. And I set them up for success. They got this. And I'm gonna take some R&R and clean the apartment. Take a day trip or two. And rest. I say rest. I'm just going to be doing stuff the whole time, but rest in very big quotation marks. As much resting as I can do. For a guy who feels guilty taking an extra 2-hour nap. For some reason, I can never like nap on a bed. Yeah, sleeping is so dumb. I like sleeping, but I wish it was like optional for us as a species. I wish it was a recreational thing. No, I don't wish that actually. Because I feel if it was optional, capitalism would be way worse. Anyway. I've never been good at napping. I don't know why. That is unless I've got a good couch. One of those big wide couches, yeah, nap for days on one of those. On my own bed? No, never. I'll be tired as fuck and won't be sleeping. I don't know. I feel like I am bad at napping, though. I don't feel like I'm bad at sleeping. No, I take that back. I am bad at sleeping. Maybe I'm an unreliable narrator when it comes to that. I gotta redo this. Body proportion seems all off. Let's do her slightly turned there. I feel like if I said I was good at sleeping, my sleep doctor would probably come and throttle me. I'm definitely not good at sleeping. My sleeping skills would be best described as adequate. Water good. At least one thing's reassuring. It's nice that I got paid today. Which means I can actually, you know... Oh, thank you. I added a new, I'll call it the blank scene. So whenever we start the stream, we can enjoy a nice little view for a few minutes while we're doing our stretches. Our nice little, very, and then it'll come back to our drawing scene. It's our summer visuals. Working on upgrading the setup bit by bit. Maybe one day people will be tricked into thinking that I'm a professional streamer. That's a lot of cash. Nuclear Linguini got bank though. He's actually catching up to you. Or they're catching up to you. I don't actually know their gender. Getting close. Waiting for their time to strike. Let's see. That's exactly not on your watch. You weren't watching. Let's see. What is he saying in this panel? Oh, I got it. Gotta pop in 30 minutes. Make sure to say hi. Appreciate that. You gotta have like proof of life every once in a while, like Mitch McConnell's team. This is the version of AI generated photo of you. Yeah. We were actually just talking about that on Wednesday. That's the thing, like, if he is alive and, like, conscious and doing okay, like they keep saying that he is, he could call in to any news show from his hospital bed for 5 minutes and make everyone look like an idiot. But the fact that he hasn't, and none of his colleagues have, like, seen him either, that mad suspicious. I don't really think that he's dead, but it would not surprise me if he was in some kind of like vegetative state. Like at all. And they're just like holding out until the deadline's passed for a special election. Because that makes a bit too much sense. And it's exactly the kind of delaying tactic bullshit that he would do. It's his real legacy there. It's been a hallmark lately. And I think that's why, like, there's a news poll recently that said that a majority of Americans want a significant portion of Congress just flat out replaced. Not just like a few senators, but like most of it. It's because, like, there's a good bit of people that are in the government right now that are just blatantly disregarding all the rules and procedures that they set down. And the other half is just letting them do it. Like, no consequences, no pushback, no nothing. Just kind of like a strongly worded note and, like, shaking their head, and that's it. Like, what a shame. If only there was something that we could do about it. If only we were in, say, some sort of position of power where we could, do some kind of disciplinary action that would stop them. Too bad that's not possible. Anyway, I'm going to go back to not doing anything about this legislation, not doing any legislation about AI companies. That seems to be what the people really want. Crazy times, man. Imagine it. We just turned my little avatar over here. We put like a little desk over in the corner. A little bird avatar sitting behind a desk. Could be a whole thing. I'm not sure I could do like a political thing. There we go. Yeah. Keep the midstream doodle though. Gotta have that. That would be kind of hilarious. To be like, are you like the political guy? Why are you doing like doodling in the middle of the stream? It's like, oh, you don't know the lore, man. It started out as an art stream. I think her head's too big. Why are you drawing a Moogle from memory? I think the better question is, why aren't you drawing a Moogle from memory? This tells you everything you need to know about American politics. That's better. Actually, we did, our last time was, Owen and Evelyn as slimes. I need to go back to posting those on Blue Sky. This hair is weird to draw from this angle. Let's see. Oh, well, I already messed that up. It's fine. He's got... Yeah, that'll be good. I got lots of space here for the text. And for some reason, I'm white. There we go. There we go. Plenty of space for text. Okay. We're just going to leave it sort of empty like that. We're going to ponder for a bit about what... Maybe work on his eyes a bit. Kind of hard when you're just seeing him and not that surface that he's sitting on. Yeah, whatever. The hell is going on outside? Oh! There's a very large U-Haul outside. Parked right next to my car. Apparently I'm getting new neighbors. Good for them. Just sitting here and I'm hearing sounds that kind of sound like a, they packing me up! God, I hope not. That'd be awkward in the middle of the stream. But like, all of a sudden, guys, I gotta go. The rental packing company that I never asked for is packing me up. That'd be an awkward way to find out that I'm getting kicked out. Yeah, impromptu tour. It's like, well, guys, this is my apartment that I'm getting kicked out of. I guess, sort of, I guess, in a way. So I got, okay, so I am currently, I got my new iPad. It's very nice. I gave it a new name. They're my new one. I named it after a character from I always give my devices like different names. I think my desktop is named like Ezra. The new iPad's name is. No, is that how I spell it? I don't know. If you ever see the movie The Black Cauldron, yeah, it's a character from that movie. Ellen Way? It's hard to pronounce, but it's very pretty sounding. Anyway. Yeah. Good movie. Gurgi. Exactly. So. So, new iPad Pro. It's nice. I like it. Good screen coverage. Working out great. Backing it up regularly. The old iPad has been at the recovery place for about a month. A month and like 2 weeks by now. I'm waiting to hear. I think I got an email like about 4 weeks ago saying that it's been added to their queue. But since then, I haven't heard a peep from them. So, nothing from the recovery people yet. Aside from the fact that they've got it and it's in their queue to be repaired. Or at least get recovered. Yeah, they said expect about 6 to 8 weeks. So we're still in that window. And since they're doing like micro soldering, I wouldn't expect them to be done yet anyway. Where is the bag over her right shoulder or hold on. I don't think that's is that right? Yeah, okay. It is a right shoulder. Swag bag. I feel like eventually it's gonna become her like go-to bag. Yeah, my bag continuities. Oh god. If only I had good working memory. I feel like my memory for bags is about equal to my my ability to remember names. Cause hoo boy, I cannot remember names. Let's borrow this again. No wait, we're seeing it from a different angle. Let's stop doing that. Never mind. Okay. Kind of seen it from straight on. Let's see, the bench is about there, which means the floor is about there. Oh, that's what we're going to do. Hold on. No, we'll leave that. And pretend the gate's up. Yes, yes. Mechanical looking shapes. Big ass wheel. I don't know if he looks proportional. It may need to be smaller. Suppose we haven't seen her feet yet, have we? We have not. Great. Perfect. Now it comes time to rethink this part. Originally, it's just him speaking. I don't know if I want to make him a little bit more artistic, or am I... Maybe... We'll just move on. Alright. That's weird. Yeah. No star for you. Starless in Seattle. Seattleless in star. Nope. No message. Did he give you any money? Here, let's test. 1566. I think when we tested this last, it gave you like $5. I don't think poop is a command. Nope, didn't give you any money. Huh. Wonder what's up with that. Maybe the system's glitched out. Ran out of stars. Okay. We actually got scenery in this panel, so it might take me longer on that one. Actually gotta think about like perspective and junk. Gonna head out. Oh, week is off. I'll try. I'll see you next time. I hope you enjoy your time yourself. I'll be here doing a little doodling. Drawing as always. Hope you have a good rest of your day. up some references. What if we do from inside the cabin? That might be good. Have him kind of relaxing. Scruffy hair. Make his nose a little bit more pronounced. Kind of relaxing. Hey, little Evelyn. sort that out a little bit later. What he's actually saying... Why did my script disappear? We'll be back in 2 days. Good luck. Maybe it's better if it's just Evelyn here. Okay. Kind of the... Jeez, man. Vanishing point off in that direction. Okay. I just use that as a guideline. Trying to get all the little details with this, man. tires aren't right. Trying to do like a you know, I need that back. That's not what I want. Stop. Bane of my existence, I swear to God. I want the effect of like a hollow. Maybe something more like that. I want it to be apparent that they've basically dropped them off in the woods. It makes it a little bit more difficult. Like there is a road there, but it's... I don't think the van's quite right yet either. I think I'm gonna have to change that. In fact, preemptively, I think I'm gonna cut it. I should really check the weather. Give me a second to be distracted. Thank you very much. Daytime robbery in this economy? Too easy. My internet is suffering. Oh my God, is it really gonna rain? Well, it looks like it might. Well, damn. was hoping to take a walk after the stream. Well, that might be out of the cards. Speaking of, it's time for our midstream doodle. Let's do a little doodle, shall we? Rename. Last one of the month. Shabam. We'll use this sketch pen this time. I'm gonna hide this. Well, not really hide it. Let's see. What do I want to doodle today? Let's do... I'm thinking. I think... Let's make it a fan art of... let's do an anime that I've been watching. Rewatching, rather. My internet is suffering, dude. Okay. Done. Maybe, I don't know. I'm so indecisive today. Oh, God bless me. This is why I need like a wheel of random stuff. And I just need to spin the wheel. I'm going to add that to my... I think I already have that. Never mind, I do have that. My God, that is insulting. Okay. I have to share this with you, Internet. Or rather, YouTube. Because this is going up on YouTube later. Change my expression. Boy. There we go. Fuck. Okay. I need to share this with you. Okay, I've been re-watching... Fuck it, I'll just show you. I've done this before. Okay. Oop, I need to change that. Great. Making sure I'm not doxing myself. Okay. There's an anime called Campfire Cooking in Another World with My Absurd Skill. Not important. What is important is this right here. That is an AI-generated cookbook that is absolutely AI-generated. That is insulting. That's AI-generated too. They should sue the fuck out of them. It's a nice cozy anime, by the way. Check it out. It's at least like, for an isekai, it's pretty good. I mean, I do like a good isekai. I know I've got terrible taste, but the main character isn't overpowered. At least not by choice. It's actually his familiars that are overpowered. They just like his cooking. That's his whole deal. Is he just cooks well, and his familiars like him because of that. He's just got a little bit of luck on his side, and it just benefits him in the end. Anyways, yeah, fuck it. Let's just draw Fell. Oh, where's my... There's my pen. I do look like a good dog monster. Plus, he does this really funny, like, proud of himself expression I want to try and capture. Plus, fluffy mane. He's got this wisp of fur that comes out kind of like whiskers. Let's see. Trying to capture that proud of himself smirk that he does. Because he's a little bit of a self-important fuck. In a good way. He's a legendary monster. He gets to be a little bit self-important. There we go. Try to get his markings right. He's also got this marking on his forehead. It's kind of like an arrow. I do look. I think I captured the smugness pretty well. That's pretty good. Campfire cooking. Here, we'll shorten the title. Hold on. We'll draw a Sui too. There we go. Happy with that. Love a good doodle. Alright. Back to the grind. Gimme. Okay. I gotta fix this truck now. And we're gonna do that by, doing stuff. Wonder if it's actually gonna rain or if it's just gonna look like it's going to rain. Was that my new neighbors? There's a bald guy out there. Don't tell anyone. Alright, sip of water. Alright, we got 30 minutes left. Whew. Alright, drawing. Jelly beans. Alright. Let's try this again. You know, what if it was easier? Would it be easier if I started with a box? I think it might. Hang on, it's gonna go deeper than that. Wait, no it doesn't. that's looking better. Keep accidentally switching. What's the sound that the truck made? I like the previous sound effect I used. What was it? No, just... That's the wrong... That one. You're in charge, Cross. No, I can do a better version of this. I gotta change the angle of the head just slightly. What am I gonna have for dinner tonight? How's that crooked? Like she is not amused. Why is your head still feel tilted? Super happy to be here. We gotta change this side of the neck. I want her to be like... She's trying so hard. Like we're cool, right? Yeah. Straight. No! Come back. There we go. I like that better. Yes. Where's my script? Double checking. We're double checking. Oh man, I'm feeling stiff. Good Lord. I made Evelyn's face too long. Put the ears in the wrong place. It's okay. We'll fix it. I'll fix it in post. My good heavens. Not doing bad so far, though. Oh, I gotta check the weather again. It was something that Google did today to me. Well, last night it did it to me for no discernible reason. So I've been doing this thing on my YouTube channel, and perhaps you've noticed if you've been watching stuff on the channel lately. Started doing short form content, shorts, you know, of different things. Started putting up shorts regularly, and lucky me, they've been helping me get some attention. I've gained like 12 subscribers in the last 28 days, somehow. I don't know if it's enough of a like sustained. I haven't noticed like an uptick in views in my regular videos yet, so I don't know if it'll like amount to anything in the end, but I don't know. I kind of told myself if I can manage to get to like 1,000 viewers, then maybe I'll keep the YouTube going. At the moment, I'm kind of, I don't know. I don't know how long I'm going to keep the YouTube going, I guess is what I'm saying. Anyway, I've been regularly putting up shorts, and I posted one yesterday that got about 1,000 views, which felt good. But last night, out of nowhere, I got a message from YouTube saying that they limited my account. And I was like, what? What the fuck? And I go to find out that, like, they like saying I don't have a channel history, which I've been posting regularly for years now. And acting like I don't have like a verified channel, like treating my channel like a scam channel, even though that I've been using it for like literal years. Felt like utter bullshit making me do like identity verification shit. It's just Google trying to steal more information out of me. I don't know. I don't like it. Big pain in my ass. So I had to do that today. I don't know what's wrong with my internet. Is it just because I'm streaming right now? It feels slower than usual. It's not usually this bad when I'm streaming. I don't know. I don't know, YouTube is kind of a mystery to me. I don't know if it'll ever take off. There are definite storm clouds on the horizon, though, so I don't think I'll be doing any walking after the stream. I think in 20 minutes they're going to be, like, on top of me. So no outside time today. Maybe we should have him, like, waving or being like... Should we give him, like... Back in 2 days to pick you up. Good luck. Forgot she's got rolled lip sleeves. Have her slightly off. If we have her slightly off center and we see that Evelyn's like leaning in towards her, but almost like leaning away, kind of. In fact, let's make her lean away slightly. I don't hate that. I kind of like that. Problem is, nothing. Nothing's the problem. This is all just like the sketch version anyways. I still gotta decide what I want to do for this first panel. Like I was saying earlier, originally he's just saying like she's not a pet and she's not your friend. Demons pretend to be human just to get us to drop your defenses. I could have him just saying that. But I could also do like an illustration of like a demon betraying a human. Or like a demon being spooky. I hope my neighbors get all this stuff moved before the rain hits. I didn't think about that. They got stuff out in the open. Just get distracted again. Dang, this is hard. This is always the hardest part for me when I'm working on panels, is like... This is why I have like a script ahead of time, but sometimes when I put in the script, I kind of... When I get to that point in the script, I like don't like it. What I have originally written down, or I provide no scene direction. And it's just not enough. I do like that pose. Don't waste your energy thinking about her feelings, Cross. Demons don't have any. You're her superior. Just tell her what to do and get the job done. Hang on. I want you to imagine, like, imagine it like silhouetted out. Like maybe like red highlights on the claws. I don't know. Like kind of spooky demon thing. Or do we do something like hey, hold on. Trying to get the nose to the right perspective, but also do that. You're gonna have to imagine that's his fingers interlaced there. Maybe not. Oh, we are on the wrong layer. I'm warming up to it. I think it's fine to have him just talking. I think I'm overthinking it. I'm gonna have to refine her jaw shape a little bit when it comes down to it. She does have something tied around her. It's like, she's not a pet and she's not your friend. Demons pretend to be human just to get us to drop your defenses. So, like, okay, previous page. Whole conversation. Page 201 ends with, she's being difficult. I don't know how to approach working with her. And then next page, Agent Rothschild sighs heavily. She's not a person, Cross. She's a supernatural grenade. Just a tool to eliminate obstacles in your way. If you get a whiff something demonic, you pull the pin and get out of the way before you lose a limb. She's not a pet, and she's not your friend. Demons pretend to be human just to get us to drop our defenses. Giving her the benefit of the doubt is the quickest route to an early grave. Don't waste your energy thinking about her feelings, Cross. The demons don't have any. You're her superior. Just tell her what to do and get the job done. And then she's just saying, yes, sir. And Oma's pretending that she's not listening. We'll be back in 2 days to pick you up. Good luck. Don't forget, you're in charge, Cross. And Evelyn be like, maybe like one last parting shot. I could add extra to this. Maybe when I get the page, the panel done, maybe I'll feel like adding more to it. Does it feel like there could be an extra bit of dialogue right there, you know? Gonna have to think about it. We did get all the basics done for these pages though, which is exciting. Really, the longest part of my comic making process is just like doing this part, the initial sketching to get like poses down and the scene, the basics of the scene down, because that's what I have the hardest time doing, is like deciding what everything is doing. You know? That's hard for me. I'm not always great about visualizing what everything needs to be done. I do have some visualizations like mapped out when I do like the original scripts, but not everything is like planned down to a T. So some of it like okay, so this panel, I wanted there to be like a drive away scene, so I had like a little bit of that planned out, right? But the specifics of it, nothing. Got nothing. No. Not a single thing did I plan. But I did want, like... I knew I wanted it to be in the middle of the woods. I knew I wanted the truck to be driving away. I know I wanted Evelyn in the foreground. Other than that, that's all I got. The description for this page is literally one sentence. Big panel... Truck driving away, leaving Oma and Evelyn alone. Often a lot of my descriptions for pages, or panels rather, are rather basic. I feel like it gives me a little bit more liberty in the moment. Oh, that yawn came out of nowhere. I don't know. The hard part's over though. Mostly over. I do a little bit more refining and then the line art happens. And then probably by this time next week, if we're doing a stream on... Okay, a little bit of a complication. I'll let you in on this. I may be doing something next Friday at 5 o'clock. I will try to do our regular stream. It might not happen. But if it does not happen at our usual time at 5 p.m. on Wednesday, I'll try to do an extra stream to make up for it. So if you don't, if you tune in on Wednesday at 5 o'clock and I'm not here, I'm sorry. Maybe I'll do on a Thursday or something like that. I don't know. I got all next week off, so it could be any time. Anyways, I think we're actually going to end it here. So thank you for joining me tonight. And thank you, YouTube, for your patronage as well. As always, we do this stream... We do this stream every Wednesday on Twitch at 5 o'clock, but also we do an extra one the last Friday of the month. And that's the one that appears here on YouTube. So if you want to catch more of these and watch me draw and talk and yap away and get distracted by things that are going on outside, you can do that every week. But in the meantime, thank you for joining me. I hope you had a good time drawing with me. I hope you got some good serious drawing in. I will see you all next time. I hope you have a good day. And, goodbye. I gotta scroll down to get to my fade to black button now.